What's your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name is Omar Oliver Sherman. I'm from St Vincent, Calico St Vincent. This is my hometown in the background right there. Cool place to be, cool place to grow up, you know? And around here, water life, that's what we say. Yeah. But the living is, well, you get paid to have fun. Yeah. Respect.
What do you think about boat life so far?
I love boat life so far. I've had a few bruises from from getting rocked around, but yeah, it's great. It's just nice to be off grid and living in a more like eco-friendly way.
What's that wave like over there?
It picks up, it's great. It's like it breaks the same every time, so you know it's gonna start breaking, and then you can get on it pretty easy. So it's such a good sick ride. Love it.
And what do you think of Vinci?
I like the people here, they're all so nice, like we're saying hello as you walk past, and all of the fruit and vegetables that you can get from the market, I love that. We are on Elixir or Isle de Quatre, but it's an uninhabited island next to Beckway, and we sailed here. It took us a couple hours, and we've been here for just over a day. This is the beginning of our second day, and it's so peaceful and amazing. There's some wild chickens on the island. Or we think there was a settlement. It's at the top of the island. We walked to it yesterday, and there's some like fruit trees and stuff there. So someone must have lived there at some point, but no one does now, and it's totally empty, apart from apart from us.
What do you think about being being the only person on this island?
It's really nice. It makes a nice change from Beckway. Was quite busy and bustling, which was cool, but being the only ones here, you just are totally immersed in nature rather than having the distraction of other people and bars and stuff like that. The only thing you can do is go exploring and go check out the island and walk around, and it makes you appreciate the smaller things rather than just constantly being distracted. You're just a little bit more present, which is really cool.
Ready?
Start again.
Yeah.
We're out and about at Union Island and fixing a propeller which is broken on our outboard engine. So we've got a little outboard workshop going on in the cockpit, and basically what happened is the pin that holds on the propeller like this had sheared, snapped, right? So the propeller was just not connected to the engine, there was no transmission, and as is the case with fixing things on the boat, you don't always have the right materials. So what we've done is we've ground off the thread from a stainless steel bolt to make our own pin like that. So this has all been done with the grinder, and as you can see there's still a bolt there, and we're going to chop the end off and then put this through here and slide our propeller on. And some would call it a bodge, but I think it's quite a good solution to this problem we've had, and yeah, we're going to put it back together and see if it works.
I think last time that I spoke into the camera, we were on an uninhabited island, and then after that we went to Chatham Bay, which is on Union Island, and there was a northerly swell, so we managed to get some surfing in there, which was so cool. Just this like hidden wave that you just wouldn't know was even there. And yeah, that was really fun. And then we went round the island to Clifton, stayed there for a few days. We got our vaccines, our first dose, so that was good. And then from Clifton we went over to Myru, and we anchored in this bay called Salt Whistle Bay, and there were just so many palm trees and this gorgeous strip of like white sand, and it was just like the epitome of what you expect from a beach in the Caribbean. And then after that we went to Bago Keys, which is where we are now. Bago Keys is really cool because it's a national park, so it's a protected area for the sea life, including turtles, rays, there's pufferfish, but there's also a coral reef that is just like the most amazing thing. You're above the water and you're just looking around, and then as soon as you go beneath the surface, it's like you've just fallen into an aquarium. There's fish everywhere. We saw barracudas, we saw like an eel, like this crazy eel thing, loads of fish just swirling around. The coolest thing was I found a nurse shark. It was sleeping and I just snorkeled over it, and I was like, oh my god! Told everyone about it, and we all just like watched this shark sleeping for a bit, and then he went off into the coral, and Max managed to spot him swimming away. So yeah, that was awesome. Right now we've just come because it's really light winds, and so it enabled us to come to this tiny little island that's really pristine and looks amazing, but it's actually Jack Sparrow's island, the one that he got marooned on in Pirates of the Caribbean. So we're gonna go make landfall in a bit and see if we can find his hidden thing of rum. Yeah.
Nice.
I think just like, I feel like we're quite lucky to be exploring during this time, because usually Tobago Keys is really busy, like packed full of charter boats, and obviously like COVID is awful, but it's nice to be able to see these places without like many other people around. It's just, I think we're quite lucky to be exploring this time.
Nice.
You got a blaster.
Oh, look!
There he goes.